Hello everyone, welcome once again to this week's edition of Mission Briefing for Rosny Seventh-day Adventist Church. When you were a child, did you ever spend any time imitating someone you admire or a hero of some kind? As parents, we want our children obviously to imitate good role models, and we never really grow out of that. We imitate people all the time, whether they're fictitious people or real people. And of course, our goal should be that we want to imitate Christ. Paul wrote in the New Testament, "Imitate me even as I imitate Christ." He also wrote something in 2 Corinthians 3 verse 18, where he says, "But we all with unveiled face, beholding as in a mirror the glory of the Lord, are being transformed into the same image from glory to glory, just as by the Spirit of the Lord." And so, whilst it's true that children see and children do, it's true of adults too. And so as we seek to imitate Jesus, we're going to need to place our focus there. The Bible tells us to look unto Jesus, the author and finisher of our faith. But whatever gets our focus, we have a tendency to imitate. So let us place our focus where it firmly needs to be, on Christ and in His Word, and let us imitate Christ and His life. This week at Rosny Church, of course, we will be celebrating the 50th anniversary of our church, and we'll have a look back at what's taken place in its history. So we look forward to seeing you there. Please continue to invite others to Rosny Church for our 50th celebration as we praise God for what He has done over that period. I will be speaking for this event and taking a look at what God has done, but also what God still has plans for His church at Rosny, and we look forward to celebrating together this Sabbath. Just a reminder that our series, the Conquer series, the Battle Plan for Purity, is continuing to run at Rosny Church, 7 p.m. each Wednesday. This week will be episode 4 out of 5, so we'd just like to remind you and encourage all men to attend this meeting. This is a men-only meeting, and we look forward to seeing you on Wednesday at 7. Now, if you are teenage years or older, there is an indoor soccer social event planned for this coming Sunday evening, 6:30 p.m. at Hilliard Christian School. So if you would enjoy playing indoor soccer, or perhaps you know someone who does, maybe one of your children or grandchildren, if you know people who are interested in indoor soccer, please let them know. This Sunday evening, 6:30 p.m, Hilliard Christian School, and we'll enjoy a social soccer event for that evening. Our outreach program Prophetica is coming up on 7th of August, and last Sabbath you would have had an opportunity to receive the handbill brochure that is produced for this program. Now, that brochure will be letterboxed out across Hobart, and so we're having that done by a professional company, so everybody should be receiving that in their letterbox. But we also would like for you to personally invite those whom you personally know. So if you would like to take a handful of brochures, a half a dozen, to give to your personal contacts, then please do that. If you need more, please contact me, and we'll make sure that you get them. But please use that brochure to invite people personally to the Prophetica program that is coming up Saturday, August the 7th. Now, if you check out the newsletter this week, you'll notice that our digital lead card is called How to Start a Conversation with God. And I'm sure that there are many people like myself who may first come into connection with Christianity and wonder how to pray or how to start a conversation with God. And this is one way of helping them to understand that. So check that out, our lead card for this week, How to Start a Conversation with God. You'll see it in the newsletter. There'll be a link there to it digitally too, whereby you can share that lead card via email or Facebook and many other ways. So please check that out, How to Start a Conversation with God. Our free online resource for this week is a couple of videos with Pastor Gary Kent and Dr. Neil Nedley, looking at some of the causes of anxiety and depression, and also looking at some of the solutions at alleviating anxiety and depression. So check those out, see if they are helpful to you, and particularly share them with others for whom they may be helpful too. So that's our free online resource this week, 2 videos by Gary Kent and Neil Nedley on depression and anxiety. And finally, Paul has some counsel to his young friend Timothy in the book 1 Timothy 4 verse 12. It says, "Let no one despise your youth, but be an example to the believers in word, in conduct, in love, in spirit, in faith, and in purity." And may God bless you as you continue to walk by faith with Him this week. And we look forward to worshipping together with you again shortly. God bless.